Hello, I'm Eric from JCN Corporation, and thank you for joining me today. I'm going to explain our product, WiLD and the affiliate program associated with it. We are JCN Corporation. You can see a quick explanation of our company right here. We were founded rather recently in March 28th, 2022. And you can see our CEO is Vince Ng, and you can read a quick greeting from him on this page. Now, our offices are located in Fukuoka City, down in Kyushu, and you might ask, what is it that we do here? Well, we are an MVNO company, much like Y-Mobile or U-Mobile. This means we provide wireless communication services from mobile network operators like Docomo or SoftBank. For this purpose, we created our product, WiLD. Now, WiLD is the name of our SIM card. It provides users with 2 gigabytes of data per day. That adds up to 60 gigabytes of data per month. Our SIM card allows for data usage and SMS, but voice calls are not included. If you sign up to our plan through our company, then the monthly fee will be 5,000 yen, not including tax. However, if you sign up through an affiliator link, the fee drops to 4,000 yen. This is a 20% discount. Now, here it says that we provide support in 10 different languages. This is because our primary target audience is foreigners currently residing in Japan. We want to give them support they can understand while providing a SIM card with high data access at low costs. And we want to provide them with plans from major carriers, specifically Docomo. Now, our primary audience is, as I mentioned earlier, foreigners residing in Japan. Now, many of these foreigners have trouble signing up for phone services in Japan. So much so that the Ministry of Internal Affairs has started an initiative to help foreigners more easily sign up for and use phone services within the country. If you look here, you can see some of the reasons foreigners may have trouble in this field. And you can also see how our product can help overcome these problems. So first, the differences in culture for some foreigners may be a barrier for them, for example. In Japan, it's common for plans to include both a phone and a SIM card. However, this isn't necessarily the case in other countries. Another example is the price for SIM cards tends to be higher than in other countries. And also, it's common in foreign countries to have prepaid plans for SIM cards, unlike Japan that tends to have a pay-after plan. So how do we try to solve some of these problems for our users? Well, we provide SIM cards by themselves without any phone. And we have one of the cheapest per gigabyte plans with no penalties, and we provide a method of prepayment. Now, the no penalties only applies as long as you surpass our minimum usage period, which is until the end of the month following your first contract. Another problem many foreigners have with contracting for SIM cards or phones is trust. Many foreigners who try to sign up for the services end up getting rejected after being reviewed by the company. At JCN, anyone that signs up for our service will not be rejected without a clear reason. And one of the last problems has to do with the Japanese language barrier. Japanese is often seen as a very difficult language by many foreigners. On top of this, the way Japanese phone plans are often written can be very difficult to understand, even for a native speaker. To solve this, support for our product is provided in 10 different languages. We hope these things can help give peace of mind to anyone considering WiLD. Now, exactly how many foreigners are currently living in Japan? Well, there is a total of about 2,820,000 foreigners living here. Of this number, about 2,600,000 are 13 or older. That is, of an age where people can use smartphones. Though this is our primary target audience, there is about 6 to 7 million people in Japan that were unable to join any other phone networks. These people may have missed a payment on a past phone bill or for some reason lost the trust of their phone companies and therefore have trouble finding a new service. They would be part of our secondary audience and they might fit into our service well. As I stated previously, our primary target audience is foreigners residing in Japan. However, there are some other companies with the same target audience that provide a similar service to our own. For example, IIJ or Sakura Mobile. But if you compare them to WiLD, you can see the price per gigabyte of data is much less than our competitors. Now, you may be wondering why voice calls are not included with the WiLD. It wasn't that we couldn't add voice calls onto the SIM card. We consciously made the decision not to. This is because of a couple reasons. One is that the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications has found that the number of voice calls has decreased by 23.3% over the past 10 years. We expect that both young people and foreigners specifically rarely use their phone app installed on their smartphones. I personally rarely make phone calls using my phone and would sooner use apps like Line or Discord to call my friends or family. From these reasons, we can conclude that a SIM card without voice calling would be sufficient for our users. Of course, some apps and services may require a phone number to send a confirmation code. For these cases, our SIM card supports SMS. Of course, some users may find that for whatever reason, they do need to make phone calls. Well, for situations like this, there are various apps and services you can use along with WiLD. For example, these are some services that provide 050 phone numbers. These 050 phone numbers are actually IP phone systems, but they will work like a phone number and can be used to make voice calls. If you install one of these apps and sign up for their services, then you can use a 050 phone number. Some even provide the service for free. So if you'd like to make a reservation at a restaurant or something, you can make the call using one of these services. However, some users may need to make landline calls for their office, store, or online salon. Users like this could use their data-only SIM as a landline for business. For example, you can use your smartphone to make or receive landline calls, forward calls, use an answering machine, make an after-hours announcement, or use CloudFax. Here are some example services that provide landline phones, like 03 Plus or Goodline. You can use these services through the 60 gigabytes provided with WiLD. You can get a 03 landline number or maybe a 06 for a Kansai, or another number based on the location you need. As for the payment method for WiLD, at the very beginning we can only accept payments by credit card. However, we plan to expand to other methods of payments. This includes payment at convenience stores, Alipay, and other methods of cashless payment. We hope to add much more payment methods commonly used abroad. As our primary target audience is foreigners, and our CEO himself is a foreigner, we feel it's only natural to move some operations to a location abroad. Actually, we already have. We just recently registered a business in Malaysia. Up until now, I've talked about our product, WiLD, but now I'd like to talk a little bit about how we plan to market and sell and expand our product. We've decided to use an affiliate program to spread information of our product. You might have heard of affiliate programs before. A popular example of an affiliate program is Amazon's Associate Program. If you've never heard of it, it's a program where a user may buy a product from Amazon. And if that person enjoys the product, they may want to introduce it to their friends. If the user applies for and is accepted into the Amazon Associate Program, they may receive a link and send that link to other people. If anyone clicks on that link and purchases the product, then the associate will receive a commission as a percentage of the purchase. This is an affiliate program. Our company has a similar affiliate program. It costs nothing to subscribe to our affiliate program, And if you decide to join the program, you will become an affiliator for JCN. Maybe the best part of our affiliate program is what you can provide for other users. If users subscribe to our service through us, they will pay 5,000 yen per month. But when they subscribe through an affiliator, they only have to pay 4,000 yen per month. That's a 20% discount. This is a service that benefits not just you, the affiliator, but also all the users that subscribe through you. Now, there are a couple different ranks of affiliators. When you initially sign up as an affiliator, you will automatically begin in Silver Rank. As a Silver Rank affiliator, you will get 10% compensation for each user that signs up for WiLD through your link. This means you will receive 400 yen per user, and will continue to receive this compensation as long as the user continues to pay for the WiLD. If you yourself are paying for a WiLD, then your compensation will be subtracted from your SIM bill. Once the bill for your WiLD reaches 0, then the compensation will be directly deposited into the bank account you specify. As a Silver Rank affiliator, you'll receive a 10% compensation. However, if you rise to a Gold Rank affiliator, then you'll receive a 20% compensation instead of the 10. This means instead of the 400 yen you received as a Silver Rank affiliator, you will receive 800 yen for each user that signs up for WiLD through you. Reaching Gold Rank is no simple feat though. Here, the promotion conditions for Gold Rank is that you will need to obtain 100 users for WiLD. However, only 50 of the users you obtained count towards this promotion. The other 50 users must come from users obtained from users that you obtained. For example, say you obtain 70 users. Only 50 of those 70 users will count towards the Gold Rank promotion. But, say within those 70 users is user A and user B. Say user A obtains 20 new users, and user B obtains 30 new users. This would promote you to Gold Rank in the following month because the users you obtained, in turn, obtained a total of 50 users of their own. This adds to your number. Once you are a Gold Rank affiliator, you will receive 20% compensation for every user you obtained. And, in addition to this, you will receive 10% of any users that your users obtain. Now, of course, there are other companies that also have affiliate programs. However, each of their plans are only a one-time payment after obtaining a new user. Our affiliators will receive compensation on a monthly basis as long as the user they obtain continues to pay for WiLD. So, what is the benefit of joining our affiliate program over those of the other companies? This table on the left shows a simulation of obtaining 100 new users every month for 6 months. First, for WiLD's Silver and Gold ranks, and then for some of our competing companies. On the right is a table showing a simulation of the compensation for 0 new users over the next 6 months. As you can see, in this case, compensation from all the other companies is 0. But from WiLD, as long as your users continue to be subscribed to WiLD, your compensation will continue. Here's another way of looking at it. All users subscribed to WiLD can be Silver Rank affiliators for free. If they like using WiLD and they introduce it to their friends, then they will get 10% off the bill for WiLD per user that they introduce. This means that if a user introduces enough people, they can use WiLD for free. Now, as for the compensation, at the moment we can only send compensation through bank transfer in Japanese yen. However, we have been considering other methods of compensation. For example, in May 2022, 1 Bitcoin was worth 4 million yen. Say you obtain 100 new users for WiLD. This would mean you would get a compensation of 40,000 yen per month. That's about 0.01 Bitcoins. And if you chose to, you could receive this compensation in Bitcoin per month instead of yen. Some affiliators may want to consider this as the payment could be used as a dollar cost averaging investing strategy in Bitcoin. Finally, As our primary target audience is foreigners living within the country, we want to provide support for our target audience the best we can. In order to do this, we at JCN have created a help desk that our users can contact if they have any questions. Currently, the help desk is only for English language speakers, but we plan to support more languages in the future. We also plan to implement a chatbot that will provide our users with 24-hour support. This has been a short explanation of JCN. If you have any questions about this presentation, please feel free to contact us through the email on the screen. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a good day.